Hello everyone, this is Ekta Takrani. Welcome back in the series of Let Us Learn Computer. In this video, I am going to tell you about HTML. Don't worry, the name is only new, but it's a very easy thing. It's a language. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. So it is a language which is used for creating web pages. You have seen the websites, different websites. So whatever websites we are seeing, what is displayed, that is made with the help of HTML language. Okay. So it is a language used to show the document, the way we want our website to appear. For that we are using HTML format. Okay, HTML is used to show the web page. Okay, and it was developed by Tim Berners-Lee. You have to remember, it was developed by Tim Berners-Lee. So this was about the HTML. More we will see if you are asked about HTML. So what you will write, that it is a markup language. Okay, and how we are using it. It is used with the help of tags, predefined tags. We are not directly making a website, the page of the website, that is web page. Directly web page is not made. How it is made? It is made with the help of tags, predefined tags. So it means we are working somewhere else with the help of tags. Then it appears in the form of web page. The web page is the output. Okay, so we are working with the notepad. This formatting, this work is done in the notepad and it is saved with .html. The document is saved as .html extension. Then it will appear as a web page. Okay, so what are the different tags we will see? So these HTML tags are the basic fundamental which tells the browser in what way we want our web page to appear. Okay, the way you want your web page, whatever heading, whatever images, background, whatever you want, where we are doing with the help of HTML tags. Okay, so it will appear accordingly. Now I will tell you about different tags. Before that, let us see how we are writing the tags. There is a particular format for that. Okay, so what is the format? You can see here we are using these brackets. You can say less than sign or greater than sign in common language. So this less than sign and greater than sign we are putting in between. We are writing the word, whatever we want, heading, body, title, it is written. So it is opening tag. Then we are using closing tag. When we finish our this particular task, at the end we are putting closing tag. What is the difference between closing tag and opening tag? When we write there is a change in the format. The only change is a forward slash. You can see in the closing tag we are putting a forward slash. That's it. So most of the tags are used in pairs. One is opening tag and one is closing tag. In opening tag we can see two brackets. In closing tag both the brackets are there. Along with this we are using a forward slash. Okay, here I have given the example that we have written body in the bracket. Then at the end what we have done, it is closed with the help of slash. In between you can see I have written P also. So this P is one of the type of tag. I will tell you next. P means paragraph. So how it works I will tell you here. You will understand what is P and what is body. Because there are different types of tags. One is container tag, one is empty tag. Container tag is using both opening tag as well as closing tag. Like HTML, we open, then we close with the help of slash. In empty tag, there is no need of closing tag. Just one only is required. For example, paragraph. Whatever content is there, we want the particular content to appear as paragraph. So what we will do? We will put the P in these brackets. So it will come in the form of paragraph. Right? Now we can move ahead. I will tell you that is tag attributes. Tag is clear. More advanced, more formatting you want to do extra like alignment, color, text, font style. More you want to add. So that is we will come in tag attributes. Okay, how we add the attributes we will see to enhance to the way the web page will appear. You want to add something more. So we are using tag attributes. How we are using, first I will tell you, we are writing the name of the attribute like background, font, alignment, whatever you want you will write. Then next step is you will put equals to sign. equals to, then value. What is the value? What kind of background you want? You want blue background. So under the inverted comma I have written blue. So you can see the example. Under body it will be coming. Body BG color means background color is equals to blue. Okay, so here we will close the. Hello everyone. So here again I have mentioned the syntax rule for writing the tag. I hope now it is clear. What we are using? We are using left angle bracket, then the name of the tag, then right angle bracket. Okay, so this is opening tag, and in closing tag, same both the brackets, and what we are adding? We are adding a forward slash. So this is a rule of writing the tag. Without this we cannot write. So this is a minimum structure for a HTML document. In this we use first the heading HTML document, then heading, title, body, all these things are the part of HTML document. Okay, now we will see how you will create this. Till now everything is new for us, right? Because only theory is going on. Now we will see how to create and view your web page. After this I will give you a video also, a practical video how to make it. Let us see in a theoretical form how it works. The first step you have to do is you have to open a notepad. Okay, in notepad you have to create a file. Most important is the file. The format of the file will be HTML document. When you are saving the file, you have to save it as .html. Whatever name you want to give, you can write your name .html. Okay, so that means it is saved in the format of HTML. Okay, so the icon will also change. It will be converted into HTML document. Okay, this is one thing you have to do. You have to work in notepad and save it as HTML. I hope this much is clear. Then whatever attributes I have told you, like title, heading, then bracket opening, bracket closing, this you have to do in notepad. Then what you will do? Then what you will do, if you want to modify, you have to right click on the web page. Okay, wherever your file is there, you want to modify, no? So you have to right click on this. Then the option will come open with. When we are right clicking on the mouse, option comes open with. How you want to open? I told you, you have to open with notepad, right? All the works, whatever is done in HTML is done in notepad. So you have to open with notepad option, you have to select. What will appear? The same page will appear where you have done all the coding. It will open. Now you can make changes. You want to add the background, you want to change the title, you make the corrections there. Again you save it. How you will save it? .html. That is a document extension. .html you will save it. Then again you will click on the refresh button and you can see the web page. You can see the web page which you have created. Okay, using the title and heading, you can click refresh, and again whatever changes you have made, you can view the modifications. Okay. Now I will tell you some of the important tags which we are using in HTML document. First one here you can see body tag. Body is the content, whatever you are writing, no? After heading, it can be a text or list or tables, anything can be displayed, okay, under this. So how we use this tag? Let us see the syntax. We will put the heading bracket. Under the bracket we will write body. Then whatever you want under this, you will write the content and you will close it. It's easy, right? Now you understood opening tag and closing tag. Okay. Apart from this, what we need to add is, now what you want to add, you want to make it more colorful, you want to change the font style, you want to bring it in center. So these are the attributes you can add. Okay, how to add attributes? Again you can see the example. Under body we are working, so under the bracket body will come. Background color, that is BG color, equals to sign I told you. Then under the inverted commas we will give the value of the attribute. What is the value of background color? We want it red, so we will put red. We want JPG file, we want an image file of flower, you can put is equals to flower. You want the text color as white, margin, whatever attributes you want you can add here and you can close the bracket. So like this we can use body tag. Okay, heading tag. Heading is must, right? So heading, for heading we are using HN. Now why HN? H is for heading and N is for the size of the heading. See, headings are of different types. One is the main heading, then sub-heading, right? Many headings are there. So N is for the number, is for size of the heading. And under the size, 1 is the largest size. Okay, so for the first heading, you can write H1, then H2 and H3 and so on. Like this, we can give number. So how you will write the syntax, you can see the format. You will put the brackets, that is must, HN, then what text you want as heading. You will put the heading here, then you will close it. Okay, same closing format, you can see both the brackets and forward slash. Okay, so like this we can give the heading and we can change the size of headings. We will do in the practical also, don't worry. Now we'll come to next, that is BR. Now what is this BR? Here BR refers to line break. You want to break the line. You want a gap between lines. Okay, so here you can see two brackets are there. Under the body we will add our text, whatever text you want. Then you will use this tag BR. Bracket is there. You will put the text and what will happen? The text will come between the gap will come between the text. Okay, and at the end you close the body tag. Like this, under the body we can give space. We can insert a line between them. Break in the paragraph or break in the lines. So this was about BR tag. Next is P tag. If you remember before I told you, no, P tag. P is for paragraph. It's very simple. It's empty tag. Anything you want, any content you want to show as paragraph, you have to use this bracket P. Paragraph you want in center or whatever format you want, center or right or left. Create. You have to put the text here. You have to close this. Okay, so this is P is used for paragraph. We are changing the content into a paragraph. Now the next one is center tag. Very easy. It is for the alignment. You want the image or the text in center. So we are using center tag. Format, syntax is same. Same brackets are there, opening and closing. HR tag. HR tag is horizontal line will be there in between. Okay. So HR we will put attributes. The color, size and alignment. You can put the here. The value of size is 10. Color you can put as blue. Alignment. Alignment means you want it right, from left or in center. This is known as alignment. So value of alignment we have written center. So you want it in center. Blue color you want and size is 10. So this kind of line will appear. Okay, so this is HR tag. Font tag, very important, or we can say very interesting. Font, you want it to make more stylish, colorful, more designs you want. So you can use apply this. Okay, you want a more designed web page. So you can write font, whatever text you want to change, and you can write the value of the font. Here I have written an example. Font is equals to which font I want? Arial. Arial is the name of the font. That is why it is written in the inverted comma. What is the size of the font? 10 is the basic size I have used, and color I want blue. So blue color text will come in blue color in a Arial format, and the size is 10. At the end we can close the font option, font tag. Okay, so this is how we can use different formatting we can do with the text. Okay, now here more is given, like I told you, formatting with the text. So we want it to be bold, so we are using only B bracket, you can see, for bold. For making it italic, little bit slanting, we are using I under the bracket. U is for underline, big is for increasing the size, small is to decrease the size, and the last two are subscript and superscript. If you don't know, let me tell you subscript. Okay, it will go down, like you are writing oxygen, O2, you are writing in science, O2, so 2 is coming down. So you wanted to write it in this format, so you can use subscript. Superscript, you want to write a square or 5 square, so square will go upwards. For this you can use superscript option, SUB, SUP. So these are the two options we can use for this formatting. So we can make it bold, italic, different designs we can apply using these brackets, these tags. Okay, so this is how we can do. Next is making the list. In the web page you want to create a list. So in HTML we are having 3 different types of list. Ordered list. The name says ordered, 1, 2, 3, 4 will come. Unordered, in this 1, 2, 3, 4 will not come. In this bullets will come. I have used here bullets for example. Here you can see the purple dots. These are known as bullets. It is a list but numbers are not there. We can write it up and down. Ordered list means 1, 2, 3, 4 in sequence. Unordered is we are using the bullets with no numbers. Okay, definition list is also there. In ordered list we are using the format UL. UL is unordered list. So 1, 2, 3 is list written. You can add your item in this. Okay. LI means list. You can add your item, but it will come in the format of bullets, not 1, 2, 3. In the ordered list, we are writing a list in a sequential order. Okay, OL, ordered list, bracket is there. Then LI, list 1, list 2, whatever options you want, 1, 2, 3, 4. At the end, you have to close it. Same option, both the brackets, / So like this, we can close the ordered list. So like this, we can prepare list also, which will appear on the web page. Okay. Now, here the last is how to add image. You want to add image in the foreground. Okay, you want an image. So if you want to set an image, what we will do? Under bracket we will write IMG, short form for image. Tag with the source, very important, source from where the image will come. Source means where it is located. It will take, so we will use a URL or path, means the source of the image. We have to specify in the source. You can see the syntax. Image source from where it will come is equals to part of the file image. We will write the part of the image from where it is located. Okay, then we will give more options, we will add like its alignment. We have to make it broad, the spacing, all these features we will add under the attributes, and then we can close it. So this is the way we can add image in the web page. So these options, it is in the theory form, though it is a practical topic. In the next video, I will show you the practical also. Okay, till then you prepare this. Goodbye. Thank you.